guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video I am sharing with you my full house tour. I have been meaning to film this for so many months and today is the day. I've never felt that the house was quite ready to show you, but today I'm going to show you every room, the garden, everything. If you want any more details on any of the rooms, I have actually filmed room tours for pretty much all of them, so I will link all of those videos down below and as many items as I can link in the description as well. So if there's anything you think, oh, I really like that, where's that from? Hopefully it will be in the description down below. I also want to dedicate this video to my viewer Lily Moore. She has asked me in the comments on every single video for the past year when my house tour was going to be. So it's finally here, Lily. This one is for you. So yeah, I really hope you all like it. If you're new to my channel, I would love for you to subscribe and stick around. I post 3 videos a week about lifestyle, interiors, being a mom, just all kinds of different things, and I would love to have you as a viewer. So yes, let's get started. Come in. This is our front room and we recently did it up. It used to be a room that we actually never used. It was really a difficult space because it's kind of the entrance. It's got our big stairs right in the middle of the room, and then over here is my home office. So this is where I edit or plan videos, and then we had these shelves put up. I have done a full office tour, so again, if you want to see that, go and check it out. But there are a couple of new things. This is new, I think. My 100,000 play button came through the post, so I was just so chuffed, and obviously it's got pride of place. These prints aren't new, but this one here is new. It is from Desenio, and I wanted to make this space a little bit more pink, and I just really liked how subtle it is. I'm sure lots of you have heard of Desenio before. It is a really good website that has all kinds of different prints and frames, and they're really trendy, and the selection is really amazing. So you'll see quite a few throughout this house tour, and they've actually said that they will offer my viewers 25% off of their posters for 2 days. So if you use the code Emily, you'll get 25% off from the 13th of February to the 15th of February. So go ahead and use that if you want to check them out. I think a few hand-picked collaborations aren't included in the offer, but lots of them are. So I will put the links in the description bar below if you want to go ahead and check them out, if you've been thinking about getting prints for a while. So yeah, so that is this area. A few things to note. I've got a monitor where I can link up my laptop to and do work on. This globe is from Maison de Monde. Lots of people comment on that. I've got a few little cactuses and stuff. And the desk itself, we actually had built again by our carpenter. We looked into buying a desk, but it's kind of an awkward space with a pipe in the corner. So in the end, we decided to just have it made. And then we also had this glass top put on top of it. So on these 2 walls, we have recently had paneling put onto them. We had our carpenter put on what's actually MDF that we just painted. So we painted it all grey, and I think the effect is really nice. Everyone comments on this rug. It's from French Connection. Everyone seems to love it. And we also got a new sofa, which is a nice grey leather. Throw cushions are mostly from Oliver Bonas. And this is a new addition to the room as well. We had this fireplace made by someone that makes granite. And then we've got this little electric stove from B&Q, I think. But it's really cool because it looks like there's a nice fire on, and it actually gives off heat as well. So we love it. And then over here, there is a little sideboard that our carpenter actually built for us. And we had the same granite that we used for the fireplace to go on top of this and have the TV there. And Matt designs all of this. It's quite clever because he made this space the exact size of a DVD, so we could line up all the boys' DVDs. And I use this bit for storage for like all the boys' hats and gloves and scarves and stuff like that in little baskets there. And all their Wii U consoles and DVD players are there. Then over here we got a new radiator recently, which is so much nicer than the old one. And we also had shutters put on the windows. One of my favorite things in this entire house is this under the stairs storage that our carpenter built for us. It just slides out, and then it holds all of our shoes and the kids' like bags for karate and swimming and stuff like that. It's all hidden in there, and it's the most amazing thing because they used to all be in the porch, so I love it. I should probably say as well, the floor throughout our downstairs is a Laura Ashley laminate. We've also got this big mirror here. It used to be cream, but we've recently painted it grey, and it's really handy to have there and check yourself before you walk out the door. So that's that, and now I'm going to show you the family room. I've done a full kitchen tour in the past, but this is our kitchen as it currently is. I think if there was one thing we would change in the house now, we would probably get a new kitchen or just more storage, because we have this sideboard here, which is from Laura Ashley, and it's great, but there's loads of dead space up here. So we have thought about maybe getting like full cupboards all the way down this side. But anyway, this is how it is at the moment. We love this space. Our cereals and things up here in Ikea storage. We had this little shelf built so that we could have like a bit of a tea and coffee station. This is a bit of a command center for me as a mum, like party invitations, meal planning and stuff. It all goes on here. And then yeah, this is just our kitchen really. We have a pink glass splashback. Because I am really outnumbered in this house, you will see there's lots of pink stuff and lots of things to make the house more feminine for me. Over here is our dining table. The table itself is from Laura Ashley, but we actually ended up painting the legs. And the chairs are from made.com. They're just like a nice grey leather. This area is where the boys watch TV and play with all of their toys. I get loads of questions about their toy storage, which is all from a great little trading company. I really like the baskets that they had. So we try and hide loads of toys, but they have so many toys. This carpet is from Ikea, and I love it because it's the kind of carpet that you can throw into the washing machine, so that is really good. Couch is from Next. We have some family photos, nail clippers, and these flowers we also get a lot of questions about. They are fake, and we've had them for like 7 years. They're really, really good. We love this room and we spend most of our time in it as a family. It's so nice to have it open planned, and it's also very bright, so it's great for filming in because we have so much glass in this room. We have 2 sliding glass doors there, and then we have 4 bifolding doors as well, which are just perfect in the summer for the boys to run in and out of. And the decking is actually the same level as the house, so even for Jackson, he can easily step outside from the bifold doors and get onto the deck. And in the summer, our house feels that much bigger because the garden becomes another room which they use all the time. They're just in and out all day. Neither Matt and I are big gardeners, so we actually had artificial grass laid in our garden, just because when it's messy outside, it looks messy inside because there's so much glass you can always see out here. So whenever the grass needed mowing, we were just like, oh, it's so messy. So we had it put down quite a few years ago now, 4 years ago, and it has been fantastic for the kids. We really, really love it. Can't recommend it enough. And then down the side of our house, we have an area where we barbecue or entertain in the summer. We have a nice big round table, and that is where Matt barbecues as well. We have painted all of the fences a nice like light green because we wanted to brighten them up a bit, because again, you see outside the whole time you're in this room. We really wanted to make it look nice. So although it isn't the biggest garden in the world, it is perfect for us. This is probably one of my favorite rooms in the whole house. This is our utility room. So this is where I do all of the laundry. We put some units in, which are actually kitchen units from Howden's, which we like the color of. And then this area has been brilliant because when our babies are very young, we use it as like a changing table. And then when it's not, like I use it for like detergent, first aid box, clickers, all the boys like crafty bits are in these cupboard. And then we've got washing machine, tumble dryer, and another freezer. We decided to wallpaper one wall in this bathroom with a Cat Kitchen wallpaper, which again is nice and feminine. And then over here we've obviously got a toilet, which is perfect having a downstairs loo when you're potty training. And then I love this butler sink. This sink is where I have bathed the boys as newborns, so it's been really, really handy. And yeah, and more units as well. This mirror was found in Dunelm's, and then we just put like some tiles here. But again, I have a full room tour of this room, so if you want to see like all of the storage in it, you definitely can. The floor in here is also Laura Ashley, but it is kind of like a white wood laminate. Right, I'll show you upstairs now, and we recently actually improved the stairs themselves. They used to be really dark wood and really overpowering, so we painted the bottom of them white, and then we sanded down and varnished the top bit here, and we added a new carpet, which is a stripy sort of like brown and grey beige carpet. and it's actually really good for hiding stains, and it makes the stairs look really long. So yes. Right, so we'll start out in our master bedroom, and there is a bedroom tour of this room, so I will link that down below and just walk you through like the key features. But this is our ginormous bed. It is a super king size bed, and we got it on the English Bed Company, and we love it. It's amazing, and it has full gas lift storage when you lift it up as well. Pictures of our wedding next to the bed here, and then over here there are a couple of prints. This one says love you, and this is a new one from Desenio as well. We just really like the pink and grey colours. We thought it looked really good in this room. And one of my favourite things about this room is the storage. This is all of Matt's storage, so he has sliding doors to his own closet. Yeah, and then all of this storage here we had built in by our carpenter, and it is all mine. So it is amazing to have all of this space. I've got all my tops here, and then drawers for pajamas and stuff like that. And then over here I have any like longer items. But yeah, it's amazing to have so much storage. This is my vanity unit here. It's actually just from Ikea, and we painted it a nice grey to match the rest of the room. And the paint on the wall lines up really nicely with it as well, because we painted it two-tone in this room. But yeah, it just has like my makeup, my perfume, any jewelry and bits like that on it. So, and also like Matt's storage as well. We also had shutters put up on our windows in this room, and all of the blinds throughout the rooms upstairs are electric, which is great because I really didn't want cords with all of the children. So yeah, we really love the shutters. And then attached to our room we have this little ensuite, which we redid as soon as we bought the house because it was horrible, wasn't it, doll? It was like yellow and disgusting. So yeah, we had these shelves, like sunken shelves put in. There's tiling everywhere. And yeah, we have like a floating sink and a shower with a really handy shelf in it for all of our millions of products. Both me and Matt are really into products, so storage was really important for us. So I've got even more makeup here, and then stuff under the sink, and obviously all my skincare and everything here. So yes, it's just really handy to have this second bathroom upstairs. This is our hallway, and as you go down the stairs, we have this ginormous canvas of the two of us on our wedding day. I love this photo so much. We got married in a little chapel. I think you can see how happy I am. And obviously we had this blown up and printed before we had children, because before we had children it was like all about the wedding, wasn't it? So yeah, so that is there, and I love it. And then we've got a few more wedding photos here in the hallway. And then next I will show you Fraser's bedroom, because it's probably my favourite bedroom in the whole house. Extension that we built on top of our living space. So because it was an extension, we built it with like a vaulted ceiling, because we went straight up into the loft space as well. So he has a really high ceiling, and when we built this room we were like, oh, should we actually keep it? But because of the ensuite, we have given it to Fraser. So I get loads of compliments about this light fixture. It's huge, and it's just from Ikea, and it's really cool. We call it the Star Wars light, because you can close it and open it as well. So we love that, and we've got lovely like Velux windows in the roof as well, so it's like a really bright room. We got him a double bed because my mum comes over from Canada sometimes to stay, so she can either stay in here and Fraser can bunk in with us, or sometimes they just stay together. But we just thought it would be a good idea to get a double bed because he has the space and he loves having it. I think the bed was from Next. And then we had this duvet cover made. Oh, hi Jackson. We had this duvet cover made. Yeah, we found someone on Facebook who makes Minecraft bedding. So we had this made with Creeper. This is Freddie the floppy dog. We got him this for Christmas, and he sleeps with it every night. And he used to get in bed with us every night, but now that he has this toy, he doesn't. And we've got his keyboard here because he is learning piano at the moment. So we got him that for his birthday, and he loves it. He plays it all the time. Got a cactus light from Next, and a little radio for him as well. This big beanbag is a new addition to Fraser's room. I just got it. I found it on Amazon. I basically wanted some clever storage for all of their soft toys, and this beanbag, if I can flip it, you can see hides all of their soft toys inside. So it's really, really comfortable to sit on, and the boys have been sitting on it with their iPads. But then it also has all of their toys in it. Look, Jax. Wow. Should I open it up for you? Look. They like to get in it as well. Yay! Yeah. In terms of storage, Fraser has loads. We just decided to get our carpenter to build floor-to-ceiling storage in here because you just need so much storage when there are 5 of you. So we have all of his and some of Daddy's like drawers and hanging as well. And then we have like extra duvets, Christmas decorations, everything up the top. So yeah, it's really, really handy to just be able to hide everything. I feel like his room always feels clean. This cupboard's got all of his toys and books. And then this here is their teepee from the Great Little Trading Company. So we can just put that out if they want to play in the teepee because there's enough room in this room to do that. So yes, I'll show you Caleb's room now. This is Caleb's room, and I love his room so much. I feel like it's very him, and it's really lived in and played in, and I love it. And since we did his room tour, we've actually got him a new bed. This is a full-size single now, and we love it. It's a teepee bed. We found it on a website called Cuckoo Land. I will link it down below because whenever I show it on Instagram, I get so many questions about where it's from. But it's really comfortable, and I liked that he sort of can't fall out still. It kind of protects him from falling out. And it's really cool. They got so excited when they saw it. In Caleb's room, he has the same light as Fraser, but in silver, and it's like a mini version. But he really likes that as well, doesn't he? And over here, we have some prints and photos of him and his brother. And I found this print, and I was like, I have to buy that for Caleb. It says, "Stay wild, my child," because out of the 3 so far, he is our wild child. Now that we have this bed, we probably have to move these up slightly, but we haven't yet. And then he also has Norman the moose. This is an old toy box, which was actually mine when I was a child. We have all the fancy dress in it and his onesies. We painted it grey, and then I got the lettering from Posh Graffiti and just put it on. And it's brilliant. We use it all the time. We've also got this little house light, and he also has electric blinds. And then over here, I love this print so much. It is also from Desenio, so again, I'll put that code in the description if you want 25% off. But it says, "Always be yourself, unless you can be Batman, then always be Batman." I think it's really cute. We got this little ochre rug from Mama's and Papa's. I actually bought it for Jackson's room initially, but then I really like that colour in Caleb's room. And we also got this little like ochre or mustard yellow puff thing from Amazon. And in Caleb's room, he's also got great storage. We used to have big doors that came out, but we've made them sliding doors now. So we keep all of his like clothes. He's got a set of drawers in there, swimwear, accessories and stuff. And then on this side, we have like his little library of books because all the boys love to read. So we fit it in like some shelves there, and then there's also Lego and toys at the bottom. Over here we have all of Caleb's fancy dress. He's always loved dressing up, even since he was like really, really young. So I found this little mirror from Dan Elms, and also these little hooks from Ikea. And we've just hung up all of his fancy dress, like his favourites there. And I found this print that says, "I'm a superhero and my name is Caleb." So yes, he's got like a little area to dress up. Next up is our family bathroom, and when we did all of our building work, unfortunately one compromise we had to make was to make this family bathroom slightly smaller. But I think we've done a lot with the space. We managed to fit a small window in, and we've made it quite glamorous and glitzy. We chose quite expensive tiles because it was a smaller space and a really glitzy light, and it's perfect for the boys. I think in the future we might get a glass door on the bath so that they can have showers, but for now it's perfect the way it is. And lastly is Jackson's little bedroom. This is the smallest room in the house, but it's still a good size. You could definitely fit a single bed into it. So come in over here. We've got all 3 boys in the crib because they wanted to be hanging out with us while we film this. So the crib is from Ikea. It's the same one we've had for all 3 boys. And then we've got a chair here for feeding and for reading as well. And a big mirror from Ikea, which we painted. Used to be in our old bathroom ages ago. And then over here, I just wanted to show, This little J I actually made when I was pregnant with Jackson.
I made it too.
We made it together, didn't we?
I made it too.
Yeah, we all made it. And then this little sign I saw at a summer fair, and I had to buy it. It says, "Thank heavens for little boys." Since his room tour, these are new additions. We have a ball pit in his room, which takes up loads of floor space, but he loves it and plays with it when he gets out of the bath or when I'm trying to get ready. So we've got that, and I'll link it down below. And then also a little toy basket from my first years. This is his nappy changing area. Again, this is an Ikea chest of drawers that we painted and we changed the handles on. So we just have like a mat here, but to be honest, now that he's older, I change him on the floor loads. We've also got a shelf just with a few bits we were given when he was born. And yeah, over here, I had this print made by someone. It's like my favorite quote from the Robert Munch book, I Love You Forever. And this is his storage, which I recently redid. It used to just be one long cupboard, but I had 2 shelves put in by our carpenter again, and then we painted it and added some baskets, and it's honestly made it such a more usable space. I've also got all your books at the bottom, Jaxie. So I've just got like some jumpers and things that you would hang up, and then like I've got his summer clothes, and then also because of the 3 boys, I have clothes that he will be growing into quite soon because he has so many hand-me-downs. Right, so that is all the rooms, and that is it for our house tour. Thank you so much for stopping by, and I will see you in my next one. Bye guys!